As the fighting in Germany drew to a close, Allied forces to the west were tasked with meeting their Soviet counterparts. One such meeting took place north of Berlin.
I suppose the first major experience was leading the platoon in combat in the city of Dawkin. Come in, and that's when I was hit on the knee with a piece of artillery fire. It wasn't such that I was unable to move forward, and consequently we proceeded to go through the town or the city of Dawkin until we got on the outskirts of the city. And as we were going down a road with cobblestones, we became subject to enemy fire again. And at that point, it was necessary for me to go back to the first aid station where I was evacuated, sent to a field hospital. The shrapnel was removed, and the colonel said to me, Blair, since you've been enjoying yourself back in the hospital for the last couple months, and we've been working our way through Europe, I'd like to have you put together a volunteer patrol so that if we were in a position of contacting the Russian soldiers, your patrol would be in a position to cross the Elbe River and proceed on that basis. One day, May 2nd, 1945, the word came down from headquarters that it was time for the patrol to cross the Elbe River and to make an effort to meet the Russians. We assembled on the bank of the Elbe River. We all got on a boat. There's 10 of us in a boat. The fellows were rowing the oars across the Elbe River. There was enemy fire. We could see it landing in the water adjacent to us. Fortunately, no one was hit. And all that can go through your mind in a situation like that is here we are, presumably so close to the end of the war. What a heck of a time to be a casualty, or maybe a fatality. Finish your career that way. We were able to reach the other bank of the Elbe River. We saw the barrel of the turret of a gun looking over a bank, traversing the field in front of us. And finally, the barrel of the gun focused directly on us, which gave us some serious concern, because you just wait for the shell to take off, and if it's got your name on it, so it be. We proceeded across the terrain, and it was very misty that day. You couldn't see any more than 40 to 50 yards ahead of you. And we saw 3 men come out from underneath the area where the barrel. They're not wearing German uniforms. So we moved closer to one another, and as we got within hailing distance, I said to the fellow who was closest to me, I beat my chest and said, "Me American." His right hand out, and he said, "God damn, am I glad to see you? I've been waiting for this for 4 years."